Seems to me that something has gone wrong. Yes, it should be voiced.
Do you know how many ponies I had to audition for this role? An entire herd. This was the only one that was any good. He did this trick perfectly during the rehearsals. I don't know why he decided to dig in his heels now. Oh, Pretzel, how you've let me down.
I don't even see a pony.
And now that all of you have witnessed the most spectacular, dramatic, and impressive culmination of our play, let us return to reality for a moment, to welcome the person whom we are all gathered here to celebrate, the Commander. After all, this was one of his earliest adventures.
Oh, there's the pony. Hey, look at that. Achievement unlocked. Nice. So what do you say? Yeah, had so much fun. It was great.
Of course. Sure. A mysterious smile appears on Grandma Gridlin's face. Believe it or not, Commander, but every true comedian knows their calling is to provoke laughter and smiles, not necessarily on stage. And it need not be a successful, professional, and perfectly organized performance. Sometimes our art exceeds the limitations of the stage.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
And now, unfortunately, the time has come to say goodbye. We were with you almost from the first day, but now the show is over, and the next door theater troupe has other places to be and other plays to perform.
That. Yeah, that's about right. I was expecting something a wee bit better. That was, yeah, unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. We can go sell some stuff. Let's do that. Go over to the exotic weapons provider. See a socio. Whoever that was standing there. Yeah, nothing like skeletal archer standing around. All right. There's Count. There's Woljif. It's like we don't have any regular people. Oh, we do. No. The exotic weapon. Oh, no. I was just standing on her. Okay, bulk selling. Nice. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Weapons. I still don't know what these do. Okay, that can all go. That can go. Throwing axes +1. Yep. Unholy daggers +5. Maybe we'll hold on to those. Longsword +1. Yeah, those can go. Rapier +3. Daggers +4. Cold iron scythe, that can go. Scimitars +4. We'll hang on to those. Scythes +4. We can sell those. We only have one scythe user. A bardiche +5. That can go. Composite longbow +5. Hold on to it. Dagger +5. Hold on to it. Dwarven war axe. This may be good for Greyboar. Longsword +5. Blood freezer. Bleed, icy burst, frost enchantment +5 finesse wielding. Oh, it's a dueling sword. Sell it. And we'll hold on to the Kukri. Cold iron longsword gone. That's radiance, which I don't think we're gonna get upgraded this time around. It's all right. That's it for that. What do we got in here? Hag's Demise. Yeah, sell that. That I want to hold on to. Robe of Determination. Whenever the wearer of this robe casts a spell that forces the target to make a fort save. Oh, this is what that's what Ember was wearing. Full plate, hold on to it. A heavy shield +1. Those can go. Okay. What's this? Robe of Fire. It's on fire, baby. Sell it. Full plate +3. Well, we already have full plate +5 up here, right? Yeah, 2 of them. Yeah, we can sell the +3. Sell the breastplates. Chain shirts gone. I'm gonna hold on to this tower shield, but chain shirt gone. Full plate +4 gone. Mithril full plate +3 gone. Yeah, hang on to that. Okay. Accessories. Rings of protection +1 gone. Cloak of resistance +1 gone. Natural armor. Don't need those. Rid of the +2. Hold on to that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Those are +3s, and we only have one +4. We need to make sure that everyone, and I mean everyone, is fully equipped at some point. Okay, so I think that is it for that. Awesome. So, what do we have here? Lady Konami. Storyteller. Oh, we need to go see the storyteller. Buljif. Jewelry trader and the arcane weaver. Let's come over here. No, you're just a specter. All right. You got anything good? Let's sort by price. There we go. Not really. Glass amulet of clarity. Whoops. The ring grants Zor +5 competence bonus on persuasion skill checks. Their companions a morale bonus, a +1 morale bonus on all skill checks. Interesting. Mighty Fist 3. Yeah. Okay. And let's talk to this guy. Gloves of the Ambassador. +5 competence bonus to Knowledge World. +5 to Persuasion skill checks. +2 enhancement bonus to Charisma. That's not bad. Let's sort by price. Robe of Order. Only by a monk. Thick pelt coat. Cloak of Resistance +2 grants the wearer immunity to fire. Not bad. However, the wearer of this cloak channels energy to harm undead. No. Source of dividing power. Whenever the wearer of this robe uses divine power to summon a creature. No. Nothing's really jumping out at me here. Not feeling it. Bunch of scrolls, and then we're into really, really cheap stuff here. All right. Anyone else we want to talk to? We need to go back up here to finish that conversation. Okay. Let's go see the storyteller. Hi, storyteller. Nope, got nothing in here. Oh, I thought we picked up pages for him. Maybe we didn't. All right, gotta go. Why haven't we fixed this big, huge gash? Why must I walk outside my house and see this just horrible, horrible mess here?
Wherever my legs carry me.
Oh, because I don't really care, I suppose. Apologies, Commander, but an ambassador of a certain nation demands to see you. A nation that we considered to be our ally, at least until they came up with the outrageous proposition we're about to discuss. The respectable-looking halfling with luxurious sideburns clears his throat then addresses you in a low voice of an opera singer. Salutations, Commander. My name is Bonvar, and I represent the People's Council of Andoran.
My country has always considered itself a trusted ally of Mendev. After witnessing the turmoil in Mendevian lands, we believe we have no right to stand by and do nothing. Andoran is ready to send its forces to Nerosian and the largest cities in Mendev on a peacekeeping mission. We will temporarily bring the kingdom under our control for the purposes of restoring order. But before committing to such an act, we would like to receive your support and approval.
You want to march on the capital? Mendev is quite capable of dealing with its issues without external help, Commander. I must ask you to send your own forces to the capital. Don't put the nation into the hands of foreigners. Saving Mendev benefits all nations of Avestan, so why is it that we're the only country that helps us? We'll ask all of our neighbors to send us their trusted servants who will resolve this crisis and keep an eye on each other, preventing any temptation to exploit our lands and resources. I'm not particularly enamored with the idea of calling in outsiders to instill order in our country. Before I know it, I'm no longer be a count and some disagreeable foreigner will be living in my estate. I imagine other nobles will relate to these concerns, so why won't we ask them for help? I've heard all this before. Andoran is once again trying to benefit from Mendev's troubles. This time their friendly help will involve bringing us the ideals of freedom. No, I don't trust them, and neither will the people if you address them, Draco. Sounds good to me. Andoran's a free country, no aristocrats, no slaves, equality. I wouldn't have believed anyone else, but these guys are solid. Okay. Has the news of my deeds already reached 𝐚𝐻? After an elegant bow, Lady 𝐂𝐚𝐽 gives you a piercing-looking search. Oh, yes. Your methods of repelling the attacks on Dresden were effective, but in terms of your reputation, they were disastrous. Was there truly no other way to destroy the demon horde other than raising the dead en masse? Lady 𝐂𝐚𝐽's voice is solemn, but a twinkle of amusement dances in her eyes. She pauses dramatically. How do you think 𝐚𝐻 views you now? I don't care. Should we expect trouble? No, not yet. 𝐚𝐻 will continue to provide us with supplies and recruits. The Worldwound remains a threat, and we are their shield. Yes. I would convince their nobles to support an army from Abadan if it came here and vowed to protect their capital. Well, and who do they think I am? A sly smile appears on her face. Why, the commander, of course. Believe it or not, you haven't been stripped of your rank. No army is being raised against you, and the temples, at least not yet, haven't condemned you as a sinner. Some refuse to believe the many awful accusations against you. Others would gladly believe them, but it would require a new crusade against you, and that would mean new sacrifices and expenses coming out of their pockets. And others are entranced by you. In a country that's been waging war for a century, many have thought about the benefits of eternal unlife, and you gave them the right to express their beliefs out loud. Some would say your pernicious influence is corrupting Mendev, but I note you will have strong political support across all social classes, and I'm not concerned with questions of ethics. The disaster has been averted, and that's all that matters. Are any living volunteers enlisted in my army? It is, and as much more as than one might think. Necromancy has never improved anyone's reputation, but it does promise immortality and undeath. You could use this to become more popular. Once they realize death magic is no longer so strictly prohibited, many Mendevians flock to Dresden to seek knowledge and eternal life in your service. Did the paladins, priests, and other adherents of the faith allow this? Let's just say that before the Fifth Crusade, there were many more devout people in the capital, but many of them went on the crusade, and here, before the walls of Dresden, as well as in I need not remind you of their fate. At any rate, it isn't easy to imagine a better time to be a rabble-rouser in Mendev. Without the watchful eye of the queen and her paladins, the people began to breathe and think much more freely. All right, I understand everything. Okay, so, just so I can see this all in one foul swoop here, hold on. I'm going to bounce over to council choices, and I am going to scroll down here. This isn't logistics, this is diplomacy. And what are these called? Let's see, this one's called foreign advisors. Okay, so that's level 7. So, foreign advisors grants us generals gain a +10 power. New lands for the nobility. Recruitment growth increases by 1% per captured region. And then restoring order. No recruiting for 2 weeks. After which all trainable units gain +20 combat morale bonus. And I don't... I'm seem to be missing some stuff here. Like Woljif. Why he doesn't have a choice here. I mean, he's there. He's standing right there. But that is one of the missing options here. And Lan, also not here. Maybe I need to ask this. Nope. That is so weird. I'm going to go with foreign advisors. Screw it. Yeah, summon foreign delegates to resolve the crisis and keep an eye on the uninvited helpers. Yep, generals gain +10 power. Or, ooh, hold on. Maybe the recruitment growth for trainable units. It's only 1% though. For each captured region. So I have what, like 3 captured regions? That's 3% growth? I'm just going to go with this. Certain the rulers of Avestan will send their best envoys to solve our troubles. They will put the country back in order, help our generals with valuable advice, make sure no one tries to exploit Mendev's weakness. We will know soon whether or not this decision was prudent. Will Mendev survive this crisis, or is it doomed to fall? Once the outcome becomes apparent, I will report to you immediately. Commander, this is Corporal Nickled Bartley. He was detained while stealing army property. During interrogation, he admitted to being one of the leaders of the Fellows of the Crusade. Based on his account, we've identified and arrested the rest of the leaders of the Fellows. The law says this kind of offense in wartime warrants a noose. She shoots Nickled a sullen look. But there are many. They are our soldiers after all. We fought together more than once. It's rotten hanging your comrades. I say we boot them all the way to 𝐚𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐻 in chains. Let them be tried like common thieves. They'll serve their time, and hopefully these sorry excuses for bandits will wise up a bit. What bandits? Bandits would already hightailed it from Dresden. These guys are all right. We could use them for things. Don't split on our mates, Draco. That's low. Let's tuck them away in some far off garrison, and if anyone asks, we say they legged it. They have stumbled, they're criminals, but they're also mortals who've chosen to risk their lives in order to stop a demonic invasion. Surely that mitigates their guilt at least a little. There's no need for trials or gallows. We should show mercy and give them a chance to atone for what they've done. Well, I think they're bandits, plain and simple, and the gallows is where they belong. I can tie nooses for every one of them myself if you'd like. Tell me exactly what you did.
I did what I did. Nickled looks at you defiantly. I won't lie, I'll tell you everything, and you can do what you will. Pardon me if you'd like, and if not, go ahead and execute me. Here's how it went. In the last battle, some of our company ran into some enemies with an infectious plague. When they got back to the barracks, half of them came down with something. They were hot as coals and raving, crying green slime instead of tears. And the smell. They were rotting alive. The healers helped everyone they could, bless them, but there just weren't enough healing potions for everyone. So my guys are lying there, rotting away, and the quartermaster, that cur, he just shrugs. We're out, he says, looking at me all smug. Well, we roughed him up a little, checked his cabinet, and what do you know? He did have potions, a whole crate of them. We ran straight back to the infirmary, and we saved our friends. And that was it. They shackled us and brought us to you for judgment. If you think I'm a criminal, then fine, sentence me. But I reckon the real criminals here are the quartermasters. They just sit there, fat and happy, hoarding all the goods the kingdom gave them. Meanwhile we're flopping about in the dirt and the blood, and if we need anything, the answer's always the same, we're out. Corporal Bartley forgot to mention that he beat the quartermaster almost to death and left him to bleed out. It's a miracle the poor man's still breathing. And that the healing potions were intended for command staff. The quartermaster had an order, he was to die sooner than let anyone steal items of strategic importance. The death of a trained officer is a much heavier blow than the death of a common soldier. Without capable officers, our losses would grow tenfold. He also failed to mention a dozen previous cases of theft, which cannot be so neatly excused by a touching concern for his comrades. And a whole warehouse worth of stolen goods he's stashed near the city walls. Dorjlinda shakes her head grimly, glowering at 𝐚𝐿𝐴. No way around it, lads, you've been caught. We have to punish you, otherwise we can kiss goodbye to any sense of order.
Okay, so the two here that look good is demonstration of mercy. The effect of positive morale on finance, materials, and energy points income increases by 33%. Or we can go with the demonstration of loyalty. Finance, materials, and energy points increase by 5%. So either a lands, all generals gain the salvage feat. Defeating an army adds an additional 1,000 finance points. It's all right. And then lands, generals that defeat armies. I guess it's the same. Never mind. And then insiders in the field Woolgif's thing here. Finance point income increased by 10 and materials points income increased by 1 for each controlled region. So either we go with the flat increase by 5% or go with the bonus. The effect of positive morale increases by 33%. I think that's the right one to go with. Thank you. I know better than anyone how strong the grip of sin can be, but if even I am able to fight it, then surely they are not without hope. I'm certain your mercy will raise the soldier spirits and serve as a worthy example. And if not, I will just kill them all myself and turn them undead. I hope that that does it for our fellows' problem. Who knows? Maybe our supply situation is finally sorted and I won't have to assemble the logistics council in full again. We can only hope. Looking at that was only level 5, and we've got several levels to go. Yeah, 8. So yeah, logistics will be back.
Commander, glad to see you back with us. Captain Harmattan has barely changed since your last meeting, but his glare is now even heavier than before, and his arms and face bear new scars. You've arrived just in time. There is unrest within your forces once again. Unfortunately, once you returned, so did the wary. They're turning the soldiers against you. I'm afraid we're dealing with an open mutiny.
Oh. They're agitating for the army to abandon Dresden and march to 𝐸𝐿 to Her Majesty's aid. If we don't stop them, the outcome may be disastrous. Let's meet with the wary. I don't believe it'll be hard to convince them that their plan is pure madness. Mutinies must be suppressed with absolute severity. We surround all units engaged in the revolt, then we arrest and hang the agitators publicly. Behind every rebellious leader is a very angry second-in-command who dreams of promotion. We'll just hint at the fastest way to get it, and the mutiny will fade away by itself, with the added benefit of refreshing our staff. Okay, so let's find this one here. What's this called? Strict officers. Let's find that. Why am I not seeing that? All generals gain the decimation feat. No, it's not that one. Ah, here it is. So, charismatic officers, which is... Oh, it's the one we don't get because 𝐶𝐿A's not with us anymore. So strict officers, units gain +3 bonus to combat morale when damaged. Intimidating officers, enemies start with -15 combat. Oh, so Daeron's is pretty good. The bloodthirsty officer's feat. At the start of a battle, all enemy units suffer a -15 penalty to combat morale. That's pretty good. And then we have negotiations. Crusade morale reduces by 25. That's no good. I'll do this my way. We'll surround their forces, cut off their supply routes, and maintain the blockade until they give in. All generals gain the test of strength feat. All units gain a +1 bonus to combat morale each turn. Interesting. All of these kind of suck. Let's do this one. I dare not protest, but for the record, I believe you're making a mistake that might lead to terrible consequences. I'll keep you up to date on how things unfold. As soon as there are any developments, I will reconvene the council. Captain Odan.
Commander. Glad to see you back at the head of the military council. A decision is required of you more urgently than ever. Here's the situation: we don't have an army, in the strictest sense, and the enemy is putting up much more of a fight than previously. Judging by the reports, the demons are relying less and less on the armies of their mortal servants and the power of simple blades, and more on magic and dark sorceries.
Alright.
We must respond in kind by bolstering our forces with expert spellcasters. I'm prepared to send an order to 𝐂𝐚𝐨𝐫𝐿 at once, requesting the necessary reinforcements. I propose we support our army with bardic magic. Bards learn all kinds of spells in their travels, and their songs can inspire our warriors and give them strength to fight.
We would do well to invite monks into our army. They've been hardened by a lifetime of training, and even demonic corruption cannot harm them. If you're in need of mages versed in the art of killing, you should contact the Daggermark Poisoners Guild. Their alchemists are second to none when it comes to making deadly poisons or utilizing them in battle. Okay, so this one is called Monks, as well as should be. And I think we are actually just going to go with this one. The main Spellcaster's Lodge provides weekly recruitment growth for assassins, agile and fast fighters capable of infiltrating enemy lines without a fight. All church guards are promoted to assassins. And the bards give a spellcasters capable of empowering adjacent units. All church guards are promoted. Basically, it's an aura of superiority, an aura of caution, aura of onslaught, aura of protection. That's what the bards can cast. Whereas the assassins are just hard hitters. And they teleport. So we're going to go with that. See if I can't get us a discount. Tell the colleagues that this is going to be a bulk order. A whole lot of demonic spellcasters desperately need to die. That's a veritable gold mine. We'll send a letter to 𝐂𝐚𝐨𝐵𝐿 immediately requesting a group of spellcasters to be sent to our aid. Camellia. My friend, I should like to request your help. Remember how much fun we had in Alusionera? We went to the brothel together and had an excellent time there. You did enjoy that little adventure of ours, didn't you? I wish to invite you to go on another adventure with me. You wouldn't be opposed to escorting me to 𝐂𝐚𝐵𝐿 to my father's old mansion, the place where I spent my childhood. I'm certain that that is the place where I shall finally be able to contact Maria. All right, we'll go. Okay. And with that, all of that, that is going to wrap up this episode. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. If you're new around here, think about hitting that subscribe button. Give me a big thumbs up. Let me know that you like the video. We are wrapping up our run here, our Lich build run. So looking forward to getting to the end game with you guys. And until next time, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the best day of my life. See ya.